Thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with the nation. Congrats to Tinubu, the visionary, Sanwo-Olu, the actualizer. In 2025, Ondo will understudy Sanwo-Olu, says Isiaka Ibrahim. Our economy not in distress, says Tinubu. 70,000 tractors needed to enhance food security. Binance exits Nigeria over Forex crisis. Which story are we starting with in the nation?
Yes, so let's talk about the food security. It's been on the front burner for a while now. So the minister, Abubakar Kyari, had said that Nigeria needs at least 72,000 tractors for farmers to engage in mechanized farming and contribute massively to curbing the food inflation or food crisis in the country. And he said this at a sectoral debate organized by the House of Representatives in Abuja yesterday. He also said that only 5,000 tractors are currently in working condition at farmlands across the country, but that the ministry had signed an agreement with manufacturers for the supply of 2,000 additional tractors. It's going to be annually for the next 5 years. So he spoke as well as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission minister as well. The Nigerian Customs Service also announced that they had arrested 141 trucks heading out of the country with loaded, smuggled items. And while they were making the presentation, he said the rising food crisis in the country was duly meant to smuggling. See that a lot of people have been they've been getting people trying to smuggle our food out of the country. Flooding also included, COVID-19, insecurity, and the fact that the CBN tried to do the cash swap last year, which really affected most of the small-scale farmers. He said, but they have a long and medium short-term measures that will include funding wheat, rice, cassava production, and that will also help to alleviate what we're going through. And also, I think the president had given a directive that they should open all the storehouses and, distribute food very cheaply to Nigerians. By the end of the day, we'll see how we can sort out that issue. All
right, so the National Assembly have decided to start an investigation towards the cryptocurrency and blockchain digital assets transactions in Nigeria. As many of you know, Binance recently left Nigeria after the $10 billion fine that was prescribed to them. According to the House of Representatives, it said it's to identify threats to national security and gaps in legislative framework, statutes, regulatory, and detriment of our country. The steps were taken recently, and furthermore, the House also said they will be investigating international money transfer operators in Nigeria, payment gateways, and platforms, cloud computing infrastructure, the entire value chain of the cryptocurrency within Nigeria. And if you remember, we have eNaira, so they're also going to be investigating how that's doing on the global cryptocurrency platform. So it's important because there's so much illegalities within that space, and it's important that
let me just take the story about Binance then, because Binance they have officially announced that they are stopping. They will stop providing any service to Nigerians in Naira. So this is starting from the 5th of March. Every Binance, any Nigerian Naira-denominated Binance balance must be withdrawn. It's already converted to USDT stablecoin, and that they are no longer doing any transaction in Naira, providing any support for Nigerians in Naira. So your transaction needs to be done. They said users have to withdraw their Naira deposit. They will stop supporting Naira for sports trading, peer-to-peer, auto-invest, and Binance Pay. All will no longer happen in Naira, and that is because of the fact that the Nigerian government clamped down on them, discovered some of the ways that their transaction was hurting the Nigerian economy, and why that they were
I had some money in that thing. I forgot to.
But you withdrew that time now.
I just left it there.
Left it there. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has
gone.
It has gone now.
No, it's still there. It's just that they've converted it to USDT, so it's not available in Naira. You can only withdraw. We're going to be creating another business, because whenever we do stops one channel,
another one opens up.
So, but at least this is directly not.
You have a story in Nation, or we move on?
No, we'll move on.
Move on to the Punch. Federal government intercepts 141 grain trucks. Drivers threaten strike over attacks. Nigeria's electricity fuel subsidies may gulp 7 trillion naira, says IMF. Army chief dismisses coup calls, demands good leadership. 767 manufacturers shut down in 2023, says man. Trial. Suspected killer of Ekiti monarch remanded. Reps grill ministers over ports concession on Tuesday. Okay, which story have been punched?
I have a Nigerian army has said there's no desire to truncate Nigeria's democracy. And the chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, on Tuesday restated that the commitment of the Nigerian army to defend the nation's democracy, addressing participants at the seminar on career planning and management organized by the Nigerian Army headquarters. And he said that he's charging the officers of the Nigerian Army to remain above board in the discharge of their professional duties. He also said that, permit me to seize this opportunity to reiterate that the armed forces of Nigeria, particularly in Nigerian army, has no resolution and has come to terms with the country's choice of democracy as preferred system of governance. He said this during the address to the officers. So I think that this is just to dispel the rumor. Most times, when things happen like this or when we hear things like this, we are quick to ask the officers in charge or the people in charge, what are they saying? Because a lot of times Nigerians do not hear anything and they say they allege against the Nigerian Army or the Navy, and we're not hearing any. They won't come out to say it's not true. So this is a good one, at least to dispel the rumor out there that probably the military will take over, and we are not going the Malian way. No.
Never.
No.
Okay, any other story?
Punch. The trial, we've been following up the story of the suspected killers of Ekiti monarchs. They've been remanded and the trial is going to be starting. So the Ekiti Magistrate Court on Tuesday remanded the 25-year-old Baguda lady in the correctional facility for his alleged involvement in the killing of 2 traditional rulers within Ekiti State. The traditional rulers are Eleshun of Eshun Ekiti, Oba David Ogun State, and Olomojo of Imojo Ekiti, Oba Samuel Olushola. Of course, our heart still goes out to the entire family. They were killed along the road in Okeako Irele. Hey, my mother is from Ekiti. I shouldn't be bastardizing.
Shame on you, sis.
January 29. The police are prosecuting the case. The police prosecutor, Yomi Olale, says they've arraigned the suspect. I'm sure a lot of Ekiti citizens are happy. I'm sure a lot of traditional rulers are happy that there is some sort of progress towards getting justice for these 2 monarchs who were killed in a very gruesome way. And our heart remains with the family as we await justice for them.
All right, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our reviews. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.